Hello guys, this is your boy Namar here and back at another video. I'm here to bring y'all what if female Naruto had ice release in hidden skills. Now in the last video I did talk about how in the council meeting Herzen, like at the end, very end, how Herzen told them about how the chakra, the QB, will be fully in integrated with Naruto's chakra network. But not only that, when she turns 21, she can either release the QB or basically renew the soul, as in um, just basically retracing over what is already there, or if she wants to herself to renew it. So yeah. Naruto, she has started to when she had left out of the council room, she had went to a training ground. Now at that training ground, she starts to work on a little bit of kenjutsu by adding wind chakra into her blade. Now, as she's adding wind chakra to her blade, she's thinking of different, styles of attacks she can do. And little did she know she was being watched by Neko or Yugao. So yeah, and this is where Neko comes out and says, "Hello, Narco-chan." And Narco, she sees Neko and goes, "Oh, hello, Neko." Cause Neko and Narco has a semi friendship. They know of each other because Neko was sometimes fight the drunken shinobi and villagers whenever they would try to get Naruto on her birthday. So yeah. Um so Naruto and Neko are very close to each other. And so yeah. That's that. Well, about close to me, they have a good friendship. Naruto knew Neko's real name, and Neko knows, Naruto knows, but she knows that also Naruto's not gonna tell or say it when she's had the Anbu mask on because it kind of breaches Anbu protocols. This is where Neko is joined by Kirayuki, Uncle Midarashi, and Hana and Izuka. Now they don't really know Naruto, but you got asked for them to come to this training ground to watch her, basically, watch her train, so they can see how she trains. And they will watch her in her kenjutsu with the wind release. And this is where Neko then says, "Naruto, do you want to have a spar?" Naruto, she looks at Neko and she nods her head. Kenjutsu only, or will there be other juices? Now, what I did not tell y'all is that Naruto, she's starting to learn how to coat her sword in ice chakra. And so Neko will nod. This is where Naruto will go and says, Yuga-san, or she gonna say Yuga-chan. And Neko, and basically Yuga will look at Naruto and goes, "Yeah." She then says, "I would suggest you use another sword other than your sword you use in combat." This is when Yuga, she's looking at her with a tight to the head, and she says, "I'm not just gonna be using my regular blade with chakra coated." And you gotta understand what she meant. And so she says okay, and she basically grabs her other sword that she has in the scroll. It's like a training sword for her, but without the chakra, the chakra metal that's used. So yeah. She then looks at Kurenai, Anko, and Hana, and she says just watch her heart. She basically says to them, just watch as hard as she trains. Like she's, or look how strong she is, and she's self-taught everything to herself basically. And so they just are amazed because I'm gonna kind of clear this up. Like Neko easily beats her due to experience wise, but basically she did put up a very good fight. She even broke through two of Neko's swords with her ice release. And she did an ice release slash that basically freezes anything it comes in contact with, which is why Neko's sword broke in half. So this is where Naruto then, she yields and she then says that was a very good fight. I wouldn't mind having another one. You got Chad. And Uncle is also amazed. And so is Kurenai. Kurenai says, Naruto. This is where Naruto look at Kurenai and goes, yes. She just says, how good are you at Genjutsu? She just says, I'm probably a high tuning level in Genjutsu. I am having trouble because I have to find more chakra controls, exercise like harder ones in order to make my chakra control a lot better. But until then, I'm gonna struggle with my chakra control. And so, mm, and so Narcos and Kurenai's talking. This is where Inko then says, Naruto-chan, would you mind if we all teach you? In other than taijutsu, which is Hana's specialty, but she can also teach you how to try better. This is where Narco goes, well, I do have the senses of a canine and a fox, I guess. I mean, I do have sharper eyes and ears and stuff. And Hannah goes, oh, so you think you can try better than me? And basically, Narco, she goes, yeah. Without using your dogs, just only yourself? Yeah, I think I can. And so, Hannah, she gives a devilish smirk and says, Kurenai, I want you to set up stuff so we can try to hunt down whatever you want us to hunt. And she then shows them she then teleports to our house. Why I keep yawning? She teleports to the house and finds her pet rabbit. This is where Kurenai then says, she gives basically like this little cloth where it has the scent of the rabbit. And Naruto and um Naruto and Hannah both basically are gonna smell that cloth. And so basically Kurenai has Anko in you got to set up traps and stuff. But little do they know, Naruto, even though it is kind of against the rules, but no one has really noticed it. But she made a shadow clone that's transferred into a bug. So basically, she knows where all the traps are, and not only that, she also knows where the rabbit is. So she sniffs the she has the clone dispel after everything is set up, and basically like she has all the traps set up and just like where the rabbit is, and once they say go, she quickly sniffs the air and stuff. Even though she already knows, and she books it straight to the where the rabbit is. She dodges all the traps very easily, and she gets to the rabbit very quickly. Hannah is shocked because she's seen how fast Naruto booked it straight to the rabbit. This is where she goes, you have very good tracking skills. Maybe you could teach my little brother some things. This is where Naruto looks at Hannah and goes, yeah, I would, but Kiba, he's kind of weird. He kind of lusts over me now. He even asks me and Hinata to be his girls, which is not going to happen. Sorry to say, I have my eyes on someone else already. Hannah, she then says, oh, he tried to get two, huh? And she says, yeah, I do not know why he thinks he's an alpha and everything. But in truth, no offense, Hannah, your brother's a beta. And Hannah goes, none taken. I mean, my little brother is kind of dumb. to think that he's an alpha, and he's really not. And Hannah, she kind of then says, want to be friends? Naruto then goes, sure, I wouldn't mind. And she then says, oh, and Hannah, I have a question. She says, yes. If I was to, let's say, get a pet fox, could you look over, like, can you check him out for me? And Hannah goes, yeah, anything. And Narco then basically says, okay, wait one moment. She teleports to her house. She grabs this pet fox. Now, yes, I did hit that from y'all. She does have a pet fox. And she brings it back. Now, this pet fox has, and by the way, it is a kitsune. But the fox has four tails. And and as it gets, and it also has a well-developed chakra network, and only Naruto can communicate with it. Due to it, the fox bonding with her first, due to it being the first person the fox is met, and yeah. So, and also she would have been able to communicate with the fox regardless, though, because she also holds the QB. Yes, I'm making it where she communicate with foxes, fox, wolves. Yeah, those are the only animals she can communicate with. So so whenever the I already forgot what I thought. Whenever she got the fox, she basically told Hannah about the fox and just that she wants to do a checkup on the fox. And so Hannah, she says sure thing. She checks on the fox and see that the fox is in perfectly good health. Not only that, it also seems to be very strong. It has a high chakra network, at least to a high tuning level. Which Naruto nodded his head and said, not only that, but this fox, it can speak to me and only me, but like, yeah. And so they're all just looking like, what? And then Naruto then says, also the fox can take a human form if he really wants to. But I suggested that he stays in his fox form. For the reason being that he is, more likely to be safe in a fox form. Well, guys, I will be in that off here. If you do like, leave a like, leave a comment. Peace.